Coming up in just 2 weeks, it's Grandparents' Day. And to mark that occasion, the local chapter of the Catholic Grandparents Association will be holding a special event at the Divine Mercy Shrine in Stockbridge. Terry Hegarty had the opportunity earlier this year to sit down and discuss this organization with its international founder.
Catherine Wiley believes that the Catholic Church today is not as strong as it once was, and she's counting on Catholic grandparents to remedy the problem. Catherine says that many grandparents are discouraged by the lack of faith in the world today.
I'm a grandmother, an Irish grandmother with 10 really beautiful grandchildren. And some of my own grandchildren are not baptized. Some of my own children have fallen away from the faith. I didn't realize how difficult it would be to pass on the faith. My faith has sustained me all the days of my life and everything that I have done. And I wanted that faith for my grandchildren.
In response, the grandmother of 10 from County Mayo, Ireland, founded the Catholic Grandparents Association more than 10 years ago. Beginning in 2002 with a pilgrimage in England, the association formed shortly after another pilgrimage to Our Lady of Knock in Ireland was held. In 2008, Pope Benedict wrote a prayer for grandparents, and in 2013, the organization was sanctioned as an official lay organization of the Church.
The only mission for the Catholic Grandparents Association is to help grandparents to pass on their faith and to keep prayer at the heart of family life. And any grandparent listening to this will resonate with it, because our church is going through very critical times. We need the grandparents. We need to create awareness of grandparents for their vocation.
Awareness of that vocation is also being fostered in the Diocese of Springfield. The Catholic Grandparents Association now has chapters in several countries. It has its roots in both England and Ireland. Its New England roots can be traced right to here at St. Peter and St. Casimir Parish in Westfield, where Alicia Bellinger began the first chapter in the Northeast in early 2013. Alicia is now director of the Catholic Grandparents Association in the United States. She and her husband, Gary Bellinger, are the grandparents of 8. Last September, the Bellingers held the first National Catholic Grandparents Association pilgrimage at the Shrine of the Divine Mercy in Stockbridge. More than 300 celebrated Mass and participated in many other activities.
Having a pilgrimage for grandparents brings a great witness to the Church about the vocation of grandparents and the vocation of family, that they really are very important things. In our world today, so many people down the family, and they down getting together, and so they're so busy in their lives with soccer games and school activities and work. There's no time for taking time for God.
Catherine says that it is very difficult for a grandparent to see that their beloved grandchildren are not being raised in the faith.
Including myself, grandparents feel they're failing. We really feel like we're failing. And it's not nice, when your children turn around and say, Mom, I tell you, we've decided we're not going to baptize them. It's really difficult. And a lot of grandparents are experiencing this, and they need to have hope and to pray and to stick together.
The best way for them to stick together, according to Catherine, is for them to join the Catholic Grandparents Association. Alicia says that there are great joys associated with teaching the faith to the grandchildren.
I have my grandchildren right at my own parish church, so I see them as altar servers. I see them singing in the choir. So it's so gratifying to see that happening.
Alicia believes that grandparents, even if they are retired, are not done with their work.
They are just not retired. They have a very important job to do, a very important vocation to do. It might be the most important vocation and job they have in their life, and that is to pass on the faith.
Next weekend, Sunday, September 7th, the second annual National Grandparents Pilgrimage will be held at the Shrine of the Divine Mercy. The day-long celebration is open to all. Reporting for Reel to Reel, this is Terry Hegarty.